What's up, bro?
What's up?
Not much. Just chilling.
Happy Friday.
Yeah, man. It's about time. We made it. The week is over finally. Dude, I almost forgot that we we planned to meet to
That's
talk
all
about
good.
AAA, dude. Thanks for reminding me, bro. But I'm here.
Yeah,
I
figured
made
we
it.
make it quick enough because SmackDown starts in 28 minutes.
Yeah, for sure. I think we can cover AAA. Um there was a few things on there that I want to talk about, but I don't remember now. Do you have the card pulled up?
Give me a second.
If not, I
'Cause
can pull it up too.
I think I texted it to you. There's one thing we can talk about while I look for that though. The biggest headline announcement: AAA announced Worlds Collide on
Mhm.
the exact same date as AEW All Out in the same city in
Mhm.
Chicago. How do you feel about that?
Um it doesn't really bother me like most people. Um, I think it's good for the business overall in general. Some people want to say, "Oh, WWE is scared of AEW." I don't know. I think it's good competition because they're each trying to one up each other. I think that's good. But also, I feel like there's been a few times where the shows are on the same day, but they don't really overlap each other or they barely overlap each other. Like, usually one starts before the other one. So, like, people like me that like to see both of them, I think I'm still able to do that. Do we know the times that they're going to air yet?
Not yet, but it is
Okay.
the first time that they're in the exact same city on the same date. So they have the ability to do the funniest thing, and that is what the hell, mosquito from out of nowhere. Hold on,
Hmm.
um, yeah, AEW or AAA has the funniest thing, and either one of them could show up in a mini tank and just do a callback. You know what I mean? They could
Yeah.
just show up at the other one's door, or they could tease it, even if they just teased it, just like they've been teasing John
Yeah.
Moxley.
I know, like AEW has more freedom to do stuff like that, to do whatever they want. I can see like AEW trying to do something funny like that, but I don't think WWE would be willing to entertain anything like that. Unfortunately. So
Somebody
yeah,
can do the funniest thing. That's all I want to see.
yeah, yeah. It depends how you look at it. How do you feel about that? The fact that they're going to be in the same city on the same day.
I don't mind it. I just hope that they capitalize. One of the company capitalizes,
Yeah.
because it's obviously something new, something that hasn't happened before in the same date, same city.
Yeah, and I feel like it's kind of the same like when WrestleMania is in Vegas, you have a whole bunch of other wrestling shows that are, in the same city on the same day. I think it's just one big wrestling festival. Like it doesn't have to be Team AEW and Team WWE. It could just be one whole big fat giant party. Why not?
Yeah, of course.
Hmm.
Maybe one day it'll truly be Worlds Collide. Maybe this is gonna be Worlds Collide. Maybe they're gonna just merge together for Worlds Collide.
No.
Too far fetched. I know. Too far fetched. All right, whatever.
Yeah.
Um, there is something else. Oh yeah, for that, the rumor going into Worlds Collide is that El Grande Americano, holding the AAA Mega Championship, would end up facing the WWE Undisputed Champion CM Punk because they're in Chicago. Again, that's just a rumor. We're super early out. It's not till like
Mm.
the end of September. What do you think of that? We could see a potential CM Punk show up on a AAA / NXT show.
Right, yeah, because Worlds Collide is going to be after Triple Mania. Um, maybe, yeah, I would like to see that for sure. I would definitely love to see that. Um, did last time they did Worlds Collide, did we have a lot of like any of the top guys show up and wrestle? I feel like Worlds Collide mainly focuses on like NXT and AAA people, doesn't it?
We have to look at the card from before.
Yeah,
I feel like Rey Mysterio's a big guy. I mean, he was probably one of the first big guys that showed up.
yeah. But CM Punk or Cody or people like that showing up at Worlds Collide, I think that's a big maybe. Yeah, that would be great to see. but I think it's a big maybe. I think we get a lot of the titles that are being defended, the current WWE champions that hold AAA titles mostly on that show. Maybe we get some more guys like coming after Rey Fenix, maybe from the main roster, vice versa. Um, yeah, I mean, we see a lot of that crossover happen already in AAA. But yeah, it would definitely be cool to see some of the top guys for sure.
Last year for Worlds Collide, Chad Gable showed up because he was facing El Hijo del Vikingo.
That was it from the
He
from
was
the
the
main
he was the
roster.
biggest star
Yeah,
from Worlds Collide. Yeah.
yeah. And again, Chad Gable's someone that was consistently in AAA. Um, but no, it's not far fetched to think. It's always good to think about these major possibilities that we can get. Yeah, it'd be definitely cool to see CM Punk, especially if it's in Chicago. CM Punk is always at every WWE event. If it's in Chicago, CM Punk is there. So I can see that happening.
Yeah, absolutely. I just wanted to pick your brains and see what you thought about that. But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, down the line after Triple Mania, we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Definitely.
let's get into it. We've got not too much for this 1 hour card, but we've got a little something. The first thing is a mixed tag team match between La Hierra and Laredo Kid versus Joaquin Wild and Fabio Apache.
This is a number one contenders match, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, say the names again one more time.
Yeah, it's La Hierra
Mm-hmm.
and Laredo Kid
Mm-hmm.
versus Joaquin Wild and Fabio Apache.
So the winner's gonna face Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana. Laredo Kid is the former cruiserweight champion, right? That's the one that Rey Fenix defeated.
Correct.
Um, yeah, I'm gonna go with Laredo Kid because I really like what they've been doing with him and his new heelish persona. I think he's a lot more interesting that way, so I want to see more of that. And I think it would be a good match. Like Laredo Kid is definitely a heel going up against Mr. Iguana and Lula Vice, who are super baby faces. I think that makes sense. So I'm gonna go with Laredo Kid to win this one.
I think that's a good pick. As much as I really like Joaquin Wild, I'm gonna have to go with the Laredo Kid team
Yeah.
for sure.
Who you got?
That's
Oh, I mean, yeah,
yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
Laredo Kid. Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, for sure, I think it's gonna be a crazy match. Like Joaquin Wild, he goes all out every single time he's in that AAA ring, and of course, we know that's your boy. So I know you're gonna be excited to see that one.
Yeah. I like how he's been bringing back some of the old callbacks from his older characters, and also bringing the hairspray back and all that stuff. His hair has been all crazy and wild. It's always fun to mix it up.
Yeah, his hair is wild. Joaquin Wild.
This next part we're both interested in, right? It's the future of the vacant AAA Latin American Championship.
Okay.
What are they going to do? Are they going to do a battle royal? Are they going to do what's it called when you move into each bracket, kind of like the World Cup?
Yeah, like a tournament.
Yeah, a tournament. Thanks.
Yeah,
I couldn't think of the
yeah,
word.
yeah. Damn, man. That is a good question. Um, I don't think they'll do a tournament because isn't that how they do the Rey de Reyes tournament? So I don't think they'll do another tournament for. Hmm. I
So they're
think
just
they'll.
gonna throw people into a number one contenders match then?
I think so. Yeah, that seems to be like a pattern that they've been doing a lot. Like especially in NXT, they've been having a lot of multi-man matches, multi-tag team matches where it's like four teams, fatal four-way matches, stuff like that. I think that's what they're going to do. I think they'll do like a fatal four-way match. I'm going to say fatal four-way.
It's all right to crown a new champion. If they do a fatal four way, who would your four people be in the ring?
Oh, god damn. The Latin American Championship. Well, we got Damian Priest for sure, right? We got the former champion was
Vikingo.
no before Vikingo. He defeated.
El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr.
Okay, I'm gonna throw Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. in there. I would like to see maybe La Parca or someone, with a popular name like that. Um, what's another name that we can throw in there? I would have to look up the roster because I don't remember who's like been built around that scene. Because I want to say Psycho Clown, he's one of my favorites in AAA, but he's more invested in the tag, not just the tag team division, but the drama that's happening with his faction right now. So I don't think they would just pull him out of that and then throw him in the Latin American Championship. What about you? You got some names you can think of?
Yeah, the winner of it all, Damian Priest. um, I think we could throw Mini Vikingo in there. I think having him in that match would be good. I don't see him. It's so hard, right? We're so torn because we can see him winning against Rey Fenix for the Cruiserweight title, but we can also see him losing. I guess it just depends on how that match goes next week.
Yeah.
And if not, then it would be the counter. I guess maybe Rey Fenix. Whoever loses would end up in that tournament or whatever, battle royal, fatal 4-way. Maybe Omos, because he's already hinted that he wants the AAA Latin American Championship.
That's an excellent point. Yeah.
And then Galeno, because he's been feuding with Omos, so it'd be, you could have those two go at it. Have Damian Priest and maybe Mini Vikingo or Rey Fenix, somebody else to spice it up.
Mm-hmm. But knowing Rey Mysterio, he's probably gonna do some shit. He's probably gonna be like, "I'm the new Latin American champion" because he's so corrupt.
Always hating for no reason.
We got a comment from Ivan Davila, says, "I think you keep Omos and Galliano with their feud." So I think they're saying like keep them away from the Latin American Championship and just have them fight each other.
Well, you can still have them included, whether it's a fatal 4-way, 6-way, whatever. You can still have them included, and then have them wrestle outside the ring or something, right? They're gonna go backstage and they're just gonna keep going at it and go after each other. They're so focused on each other and not the title, but you can still have them involved in the match. You know what I mean? Because then they're gonna be like, well, if Mini Vikingo's involved, how is Mini Vikingo gonna take on two giants? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it makes the odds seem more against him.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so they haven't given us like a hint or anything about what we're gonna see around the Latin American Champion. They just said, "Hey, we're gonna decide on Saturday," and that's it.
Yeah, hopefully it's something good.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind if it was a tournament, to be honest. But you think it's gonna be some sort of fatal 4-way or 6-man?
Yeah. The other thing too, why I would want it to be like decided tomorrow, because aren't they gonna record more tapings, like pre-recorded, or is this the one that's tomorrow? It's already been recorded. Okay.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're gonna have some sort of backstage announcement from Ray. That's why it hasn't been leaked on what they're doing as far as a tournament, fatal 4-way, 6-way, battle royal, whatever.
Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't gotten spoiled then.
Thankfully, we're no spoilers for this one.
It's not too late though. We still got we still got a few hours, but yeah.
I don't think we're gonna find out. I think it's under wraps.
Let's keep it that way. Yeah.
And then I believe there's two more things that we should definitely address.
Okay.
And it's the return of El Grande Americano's girl. What's her name again?
Andrea Bazarte, I believe.
That's it. I believe Rey Mysterio's having her come back onto the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I was kind of confused about that because last time, before the mask versus mask, she was she suspended or something like that, or what was the deal? Remind me about, because she got into like a little altercation with El Pinche Chaparro of El Grande Americano, Chad Gable. And I think that's what happened, right? She got suspended.
I don't remember if it was a suspension or if she just couldn't be around. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was something to do with Chad Gable, where Chad Gable was like, if I win,
you're fired.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Something like that. Something like that.
Yeah, so Andrea showed up during the Mask versus Mask as a fan because she did the ticket gimmick. Hey, I got my ticket, and she was there ringside. But yeah, it wasn't brought up. But now Rey Mysterio is inviting her back because he has some stuff to say to her. And of course, Rey Mysterio, just being a corrupt general manager, is probably going to reinstate her again. No, I'm just kidding. Um, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that's going to be, right? They're just going to bring her back and say, "Hey, you got your old job back."
Yeah, I think so. I think so. And I think that leads us to the last part, which is El Grande Americano and Dom with their, would you say unlikely pairing? Because we've already seen them as a tag team before against Los Perros del Mal, because that match is next Saturday, 1 week from tomorrow.
I would say unlikely pairing because El Grande Americano, he probably already forgot, but I didn't. There's a couple times where Dominic Mysterio could have helped El Grande Americano when he was feuding with Chad Gable. I think there was even a time where El Grande Americano got handcuffed backstage and Dominic Mysterio was there. So there was a backstage segment with Dom El Grande Americano. And as soon as Dominic Mysterio walked away, El Grande Americano gets handcuffed. Point is, Dominic Mysterio could have helped him a few times and decided not to. He just wiped his hands and walked away. He was like, I want nothing to do with this. So it's kind of weird to me that now all of a sudden he wants to have his back. Now all of a sudden he's like trying to be his partner, trying to be this baby face getting the huge pop. And yes, El Grande Americano seems a little confused about the whole thing, but it looks like he might fall for it. I don't know. But a lot of things can happen tomorrow when it comes to that, right?
Definitely. I want to see, because last week when Dom showed up
Mm-hmm.
going after Los Perros, he didn't hit a single person in the ring. He just showed up with the chair. They ran out of the ring, and he said, "All right, me and El Grande versus two of you guys."
Yeah.
So let's see if Dom even puts his hands on Los Perros del Mal, or if they even show up.
Yeah. I think we did mention this last time, but someone in the comments when we were talking about it said they can see El Grande Americano taking the most heat during the match, right? He starts off the match, and then when it comes to Dominic Mysterio getting the hot tag, he just walks away and he's like, "Oh, psych! I'm actually part of Los Perros del Mal." So I can see something like that happening. But or the other thing that could happen is maybe Dom really is trying to be a good friend and really does have El Grande Americano's back. Do you think that's a possibility?
It's always a possibility.
Yeah,
But do I want that to happen? Hell no. I want Dominic Mysterio to be the leader of Los Perros del Mal.
I don't. I want it to be Rey Mysterio so then he can just prove that I've been right about him all along.
It's not Ray.
Yeah, because yeah, I mean, I think that's what's gonna happen. Everyone on the comments on our videos, Soto, that we've been posting, talking about this, everyone thinks it's Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, it makes sense. I've been
It,
saying it since the beginning. The day after it happened, I made that video about it.
it makes sense, but that also makes me believe that they're gonna swerve us because it's like the most obvious thing.
Sometimes the most obvious thing is the better thing.
Yeah, but it's also the swerve is also way more fun. I don't know, man,
It
but
can be. I mean, not everything that swerves us is the best thing. Maybe for the moment, but not long term.
did we ever talk about the possibility of it being Damian Priest?
We did not talk about the possibility of it being Damian Priest, but I don't think it would be Damian Priest, considering he's still a tag team champion with R-Truth and a babyface. I don't see him going to be a heel on AAA and a babyface on SmackDown.
Well, El Grande Americano did that.
That was different.
And we also made that argument a few times in different cases where we're talking about two different worlds here.
I know. Two different universes, and somehow they still replay stuff. And then Bronco Nima's over there on NXT, and
He's a babyface on NXT.
it's weird, bro. I'm so tired of this. I just give me one clean. Everybody knows Perros del Mal on Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and you just don't mess with them because they're bad guys.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's going to be fun. We finally get to see the AAA Mega Champion Dominic Mysterio in the match on AAA tomorrow.
No, that's next week.
Oh, damn it. I thought it was tomorrow.
No, it's next week. I just wanted to talk about it.
Well, god damn it. All right. So what do we have tomorrow? Just those two?
So the announcement from Ray,
Okay. Andrea Bazarte thing.
Yes, and then the match, the mixed tag team match.
We got to have...
There's probably something else. I haven't seen anything else announced, but there's probably something else.
There's got to be at least 2 more matches on there. Okay. But still, I want to see what they do with Andrea. And, yeah, what's going to happen with the Latin American Championship. So it's going to be good. It's going to be a AAA show full of headlines and breaking news. So that's always nice.
Most definitely. Before I go, I got my Comic-Con lottery winnings, whatever, for meet and greets. Mm-hmm. And I got selected for the AEW meet and greet and the AJ Lee meet and greet.
Wait, so what do you mean you got selected? How does that work?
Whenever you have Comic-Con tickets, you have a certain amount of lottery, like points, essentially tokens that you can go and put in for different autographs and different events and stuff, exclusives and all that stuff. And then it's just a lottery, whatever you get picked, and you get to do that thing. So the results came out today, and I got the AEW one, and I got the AJ Lee one. So I'm excited because I get to meet AJ Lee. I didn't get the WWE one, but it's fine because I've already met Danhausen and I've already met Rey Mysterio. So it's okay. But for AEW, I get to meet Kyle Fletcher, which he's honestly one of my favorites in AEW.
Yeah.
And Ricochet, Speedball, which I've met twice. And then, was it Thekla,
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, you get to meet all of them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, Ricochet does not like us.
I know. I remember you sent me. This thing.
He does not like when I talk about his friends, but it's all good, bro.
It's all good.
Yeah, just don't mention me, and I think you'll be fine.
It's okay.
Well, that's good.
Anything else before we go? Because I got SmackDown in 5 minutes. We got SmackDown in 5 minutes.
Nah, let's get up out of here.
For sure. Make sure to follow Edgar from Snug Wrestling. I'm Soto619. If you're here for SmackDown, I'm going to be switching accounts. So make sure to follow this one and Edgar as well.
Yeah, follow me, Snug Wrestling, on the Apple Podcast and Spotify. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate you, Soto.
Talk to you later, bro.
Later.